Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. I want to talk about who really runs this. Who really runs this? Who really runs this? What we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay. In these United States of America. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I got an echo. Hello. I want to talk about. I got an echo. I'm gonna get rid of the echo. Okay. We still here though. We still good. We still here. Oh, so we still here. We still good. All is well. But I want to talk about who. That's what came to my mind when I was thinking about who. I was thinking about the politics of this nation that we're in. That's what was coming to my mind as I was like, what is going on? Who is really running this country? What is going on in this world that we are in? We're still here. We're still good. All this. Okay. So, who really runs this? Have y'all ever thought about that? But what if the person you voted for never actually had your vote? What if it was already bought? Stay with me. Because by the end of this, you're going to see something you can't unsee. We're alive, not just on a platform. We're alive in a system. And most people, they think they're watching politics. No, you're watching power perform. We celebrate wins. We debate candidates. We argue left, right, center. But nobody stops to ask the deeper question: who built the stage? Because if you don't control the stage, you don't control the outcome. If you don't control the stage, you don't control the outcome. Last night, people were celebrating. A lot of blues won last night. Victories, upsets, energy in the room. People cheering like something shifted. And yes, something did shift. But don't get distracted by the scoreboard when the rules of the game are still rigged. Because while you were watching votes, money was watching power. And here's the part nobody says out loud: you can win the election and still lose the system. Stay with me. You can win the election and still lose the system. Let's get real for a second. People say it's about the voters. And yes, voters matter. But money whispers louder than votes shout. You got super PACs, dark money, invisible hands, right invisible outcomes. They don't argue with you. They don't debate you. They just fun around you. They don't need your agreement. They just need your distraction. They don't fight your vote. They fun around it. And let me say something honest. Politicians aren't robots. They're human. They want safety. They want security. They want to stay in the seat. So what happens? They don't chase truth. They chase re-election. And re-election has a price tag. And whoever can pay it gets influence. So now you got to ask yourself, is it corruption or is it conditioning? Don't answer yet. We're going deeper. They don't chase the truth. They chase re-election. Because here's the twist. Every now and then, a candidate shows up and refuses the script. They don't take the money. They don't play the game the same way. They talk about affordability, real lives, real people, real pressure, and suddenly people feel something different. Not performance, presence. People don't respond to perfection, they respond to presence. And when that happens, you see something powerful. You see momentum without manipulation. You see energy without illusion. And for a moment, just for a moment, it feels like maybe the power or maybe the people still have power. But don't get comfortable because the system doesn't disappear, it adapts. And this is where most people fall asleep right when they should wake up. The system doesn't disappear, it adapts. Let me take you higher. This ain't just about politics, this is about leadership. Because leadership isn't who gets the most applause, it's who can stand without being bought, who can speak without being scripted, who can lead without needing permission. Leadership is who stands without being bought. So now the question flips. It's not who are they electing, it's who are you becoming. Because systems don't just change from the top, they shift. When people stop settling at the bottom, and if you've been listening this whole time, this is where it hits you. Remember what I asked you at the beginning? What if the person you voted for never actually had your vote? Now you see it. Because this isn't just about ballots. It's about ownership, ownership of your mind, your voice, your influence. And if you don't take ownership, something else will. So next time you see the stage, don't just watch the performance. Ask yourself who built it. Don't just watch the performance. Ask who built the stage. Before you scroll, if this message hit you, don't just sit with it, respond to it. Drop a comment and answer this honestly. Who do you think really runs this? Not the surface answer, the real answer. Hit the like button if you felt this in your spirit. That tells the algorithm to push truth, not noise. Subscribe if you're ready for conversations that challenge your thinking, not comfort your habits. And share this with someone who still thinks the system is working exactly how it should. Because awareness is step one, but engagement, that's where power shifts. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I really appreciate you. And with that, I am now complete.